What's going on, guys?
Fuck you.
Man, it's just, I should have seen it coming, right? After all these times she done, I should have seen it coming. Just had a Thanksgiving feast back there. So we just got done watching American Horror Stories, episode 3, Drive-In. And you know, this may be the last review we do on it, but I don't know. We'll see. So for this episode, I think it's pretty much like the last one. There's some good stuff about it, and then there's some bad stuff about it. But overall, it seems like the plot for American Horror Stories. I was kind of confused on it at first. I thought it was going to be stories and connections to the main show. But it looks like it's more just short stories that maybe they want to tell, but like, you know, or certain pieces of genres like a drive-in horror story, but that they're not going to be able to make a whole season out of a drive-in, right? So they're just going to do one episode about it. So this one, I like the overall plot of it a lot because about a year or so ago, I did some research into what they're talking about in the movie, the way the imagery and splices and stuff like that can affect the brain when you're watching a movie. And this is actually real stuff, you know. There was a movie, it's called Antrum on Amazon Prime, I believe. And it's supposed to like kind of mess with your mind like that, right? Or, you know, I think the stuff that they say in the movie or in the show, the episode, like about The Exorcist and things like that, I think those are actually true things, right? So, you know, you can cause seizures by certain lightings and stuff that you show in the movies and things like that. So I thought that was cool, you know. I think Ryan Murphy, or, you know, whoever things with American Horror Story, they always come up with some pretty unique concepts and plots or ways to show it, you know. But I guess it was just the execution of this one that felt a little bit cheap, a little bit stupid, you know, aside from some of the cringy, you know, things in here. Like we got the whole, you know, I'm going to get canceled, you know, or what else did they say? He said the girl, whenever she was in the house with the guy at the end, she was like, you know, I hate apologies. It's a thing, you know. It's like, oh God. But anyway, apart from all that stuff as well, there were some just dumb things overall with the plot, which I'm getting to the point where I'm like, do we just think too hard about this stuff, or you know, is it really just that dumb? I think it's really just that dumb, you know. But so my girlfriend pointed out, you know, Vanessa pointed out, whenever the lady is outside, like I thought it was cool, you know, she had the eye patch and everything, and you kind of can assume she had been to one of the films before, but she was like, if she wanted to stop the movie so bad, why didn't she just buy a ticket and get in there? Why is she asking these other, you know, these teenagers or whatever to do it for them? And I was like, I don't know why. I don't think we got a reason why as to that. And then, let's see. Yeah, she goes up to the projection room and she's about to pull the plug. She waits until they all start watching the movie to sneak to the projection room. And then she doesn't even pull the plug when she gets up there. I mean, I understand these things have to happen to make the story. But it's just, you know, it feels like it should have been done better, right? Feels a little bit rushed or careless, I guess. And then, let's see. There were some cool kills like are just kind of funny where the girl gets stabbed in her other eye after she already loses that eye, you know. And then what else? The guy getting his dick bit off in the car, you know. We definitely saw that one coming. And then, you know, I guess the guy and the girl were okay. I mean, well, no, I didn't like the girl. At a certain point, her actress for sure, I don't know what they were doing with her, where she's like, my dad's a Marine, so I know how to use a shotgun, you know, or she didn't even say that. She didn't, she could have been like, yeah, my dad showed me, you know, or something like that. She's like, no, my dad's a Marine. Just because your dad's a Marine doesn't mean you know how to work a shotgun. My brother's in the Army. That don't mean I know how to, you know, work an assault rifle or something. So anyway, she just acted way too like, I don't know, like tried to be like a badass Terminator type thing. I was just like, it was just dumb. And then especially because they were like, let's not go to the cops and tell the cops because they're going to ask us a bunch of questions. Where it's like, I'm pretty sure that their car was still there, so the cops are still going to like connect this back to them and go looking for them, and then probably even look more suspicious as to why they fled the scene and didn't call the cops. And then also, why they're gonna track them back to killing the director, right? I mean, I'm sure, or they were so worried about what the cops were gonna question because they were at the movie. Well, what are the cops gonna say? You know, if they figure out you killed the director or whatever, like you're so worried about getting caught by the cops, but you go and do that, like what? It just didn't make sense. And like I said, even if their car wasn't there, they could still get tracked back from their tickets. You know, they were purchased online, is what Vanessa said. So, yeah, I don't know. Some of that stuff just, but overall, like I said, the overall concept is cool. You know, at the end, I'm still kind of uncertain. Like, I guess you shouldn't take it so serious. Like, okay, well, what does that mean if it was on Netflix? Like, you know, are we gonna see like this? Be in the seasons of American Horror Story, the main show itself, or carry into other seasons since this is on Netflix and it's all out there in the world now? You know, probably not. But still, I guess it was a kind of cool cliffhanger ending that it ended up on Netflix, but also it's kind of, I guess, problematic if you really think about it. Um, so what else? I like the actor, you know, who played the director. He's been in multiple seasons before, and he was in The Walking Dead as well. So yeah, he does a pretty good job. And like I said, the rest of the cast, they were just okay, I guess, you know, just okay. One thing I did want to add in here that I forgot, I do like the potential for all the different intros that you can get from this. Um, you know, how they're doing, I guess, you know, a different intro for each episode. That's really cool because American Horror Story has always had a really cool, you know, intro song and different imagery and stuff. It's always been awesome, for sure. And then let's see. And then I hope that they do promo art for each episode because the last episodes, the Rubber Woman had a cool like poster with the Rubber Woman and then the house off in the distance and the red. American Horror Story has always done really good you know, marketing and things like that with their commercials, their promos, all of that. So yeah, so we get a new intro every episode, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all that there is to say. You know, just a cool, good concept, but poor execution. I think I'd have to say. You know. So anyway, that'll be it for this one. Maybe we'll do a review for the episode next week. We'll see. But until then, I'll see you in the next one.